Wait, am I coming?
Yeah, come on. One happy family. Me and my soulmate and my favorite puppy.
My favorite animal alive.
Yeah. How y'all doing out there? Y'all feel me? Hey, it's Bronson and Jazz.
Welcome back to our channel.
The biggest and the best YouTube couple on YouTube.
Hey,
you feel me? Y'all might not
realize.
realize yet, but you know, just give us some time. You'll see. And we got a cute dog.
Oh.
She don't bite. But yeah, so you know, Valentine's Day just passed. You know, we were just thinking about our love and thinking about each other.
Yes.
And we were just thinking like, how did we know that we were soulmates? Like, how did I know she was my soulmate, the one for me, and vice versa?
Right.
So we just wanted to take some time.
And explain to y'all and tell y'all how y'all will know, how we knew, and how y'all can know if you found the one, your soulmate.
I think it's good to just break it up into parts of our life, you know, because I done knew Jasmine for like 15 years.
Yeah, kind of do a little story time for y'all.
So it's like a mini story time, but like a not story time. You feel me?
Like a story time.
Yeah, it's like my dog hurting my hand though, so I might not be able to talk too much.
Okay, Kelly, relax.
Okay.
All right. No.
Alright. But yeah, so anyways, you know, Jasmine and I, we met like 2013 type. No.
2013?
Drake? So I'm taking 2003.
I was about to say, hold up. He trying to stand on me.
We met 2003-ish. 2002, 3 around that time. We lived in the same neighborhood for a little bit, and we went to the same elementary school.
Yes, we was in class together for 5th and 6th grade in the same class.
Yeah, and I just had the biggest crush on Jasmine, man. She was quiet. She was smart. She was still tall, about dang near the tallest in the class.
I was.
Well behaved. And she was just different from all the other kids, you know, it was something special about her, you know, and it's still something special about her.
Aw, thanks, man. You're so sweet. But yeah, Bronson, he was cute back then like he is now. He was handsome, nice little chocolate thing. He was funny, class clown. You know, had a lot.
Wait.
But yeah, he was class clown, funny, got all the attention and stuff, cause you know he was a little comedian and stuff. But yeah, definitely he was smart too. He wasn't like just like your typical.
Hey, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, he was smart. He was, you know, trying to keep up with me and whatnot, you know.
I really was. But yeah, so everybody knew I had a crush on her.
Everybody would tell me.
You knew too, right?
Yeah, I knew because everybody would tell me. And it was just kind of like a, I don't know, you just how you get vibes from people. I just felt like a connection with Bronson from
it was like, you feel the vibe is contagious.
It was like that. So like, we'd just make eye contact, and it wasn't awkward. It was like almost awkward because it was like a feeling of like connection.
It was like flirty in a way.
Yeah.
But in a kid way.
Right. Nothing grown, but just kind of like.
Yeah, but
like,
we
I
never.
See you see me, but we didn't talk.
We never really talked to them. We never dated. Nothing came.
It was just like an unspoken connection, an unspoken like type of love. You know?
So pretty much 7th grade, my mom sent me to a different school. She sent me somewhere different, you feel me? And Jazz stayed in, you know, in Grand Rapids Public Schools, but I went to a charter school, you know, and I was very devastated, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I was gonna get her in 7th, like, I was about to get her, you know, I was plotting on the low, you feel me?
And let me tell y'all, my first class I went to, we switched schools, you know, you get in your class, you see your friends from elementary, like, they go here, and they was rolling off attendance, you know, like, Jasmine, like, here, you know, do they come, Bronson Hill, they're like, Bronson Hill, Bronson. I'm like, dang, like he ain't come, like he not here. And like, you know, that whole first week they just call, you know, the names and stuff. They kept calling your name, and I was like,
it's funny because people told me that too, like, bro, they said your name. I'm like, dang, for real.
And I was like, dang, we would have had. It was art class. We was gonna have art class together, but
yeah, I was still thinking about her. You know, I told all the guys, all my friends, like, hey, y'all know Jasmine? Like, hey, yeah, that's me. You feel me? Like, she off limits. You feel me?
They'll come up to me and be like, oh yeah, that's Bronson girl.
Like, keep an eye on her for me. That's my girl. She don't even know it yet. You feel me?
Right.
Message. So that's the first lesson, you know. When you know you like someone, you gotta
claim it.
You gotta claim it. Yeah, you gotta
let them know.
Let everybody else know too. You feel me? Don't be ashamed to claim your girl, even if she ain't your girl yet. You feel me?
Speaking into existence. There you go.
Yeah, and I would just like, me and my friends, we would call her on three-way. Cause I was scared to call her by myself. Call her on three-way. Ain't really had nothing to talk about. I just wanted to, just hear her voice. And I got her number off the phone book. Her dad and I used to be in there. Like, this her right here. And her mom used to answer sometimes. Sounded kind of mean. Like, ooh, like, this ain't the house to call.
Hello?
Like, back in the day, you could call some people, like some girls, like some girls' parents ain't care. Like, oh, here she go. But like Jasmine mom,
who is this calling?
Yeah, it was like you better have a reason for calling type. Like she ain't talk to dudes like on the phone back then type stuff.
Yeah, it's like, what did you call in here for? Like, why did you just call my daughter? Like.
Yeah, but really nothing came with nothing came with that either, honestly. But like she was just always on my mind, like throughout the years, and I was just thinking, this is no ordinary crush. No. Anyway,
no ordinary crush.
Yeah, and I had a crush on her. So then, high school, same thing, same story as middle school. I was, whoever I knew that went to her high school, who went to Ottawa, like, hey, Jasmine, yeah, like. That's me, I like
and I would stay connected to him too, cause like they'd come back and tell me like he said something or whatever. So then I ask questions like, how you know him? Like, what he like now? Like, what he do? He's still funny? Like, he's still like that? Like, okay, he's still the same. Like, that's how he was in 6th grade. Yeah. I know it's been some years, but like he's still the same.
And whenever our high school played each other, like I'll be looking out like, man, I hope Jasmine gonna be here.
That's funny.
Sometimes I'll see her in the stands or something. Yeah, what's up? Remember that one time
I seen him one time. The other times I've never seen. I only seen him one time at a football game.
It was like freshman year type.
Man, it wasn't even
like
freshman.
We were young.
Yeah, it might have been like sophomore year. I feel like
maybe.
Yeah, I remember that game too, cause I remember seeing you. And so first, I remember like you was walking up, and I was like, he gonna try to like not make eye contact with me or nothing. Then like you looked to it, you just gave me like a what up or whatever.
I had one of these like.
Yeah, that's all he gave me, and I was like, hi, or something, or just like. No, he was nothing like that. He was just like, what up? Like, he was nervous. And they walked past us and went to go sit. I remember y'all went to go sit on the other side, like on the right side or something.
But yeah, so pretty much throughout high school, I had a big crush on her. Like, I would keep my tabs on her. You feel me? Not stalking her, but it was like, right?
Yeah, it's like you just want to see like what they doing. Yeah,
but yeah,
not the same.
And my crush stayed. You feel me? Like, she continued to grow. She was smart. She was like top of her class type in high school and was in a newspaper and like good grades and went to college and just all characteristics that I always liked in a girl or someone I wanted to be with. Like she continued to be that. Message. Like she never like veered off or like start hanging with the wrong set of friends or got pregnant or didn't go to school, just stuff that happens, in the inner city.
And the same, I've seen Bronson, over time, like we'd add each other on social media, on like Bebo. Y'all remember Bebo? We'd add each other on Bebo, follow each other on Twitter. I seen him on Facebook. I used to be seeing him a lot because he would get shared like for football. So I'm like, dang, look at him, like he must be pretty good or something. Like people sharing his pictures and stuff. And he just kind of, grew into the nice young man he was, got all muscular, I seen him, he had his little uniform, went to a Catholic school. I'm like, okay, good for him. Like, he on the right path, like he ain't doing all this, like what everybody else is doing at the school I went to.
She like, my future husband doing good.
Like, he doing all right. Like, I don't know how we gonna come back together, but I'm glad he good. He ain't got no babies, ain't nothing, no main girlfriend or somebody important enough, because he ain't posted her, so we good.
Message! Hey, that's another key. If you ain't posting her on social media, she ain't your girl. You feel me? Or something fishy. You feel me? Y'all ain't posting each other. Something ain't right. You feel me?
And it's not that the whole world gotta know, but the whole world gotta know. Like,
not the whole world gotta know, but like you shouldn't like avoid it. Like back in the day, Jasmine said like everybody that you love is like on your Instagram. I was like, oh, that's deep. You feel me? This is before we was dating. Like this is before like nah. And like you like your parents, your siblings, your friends, football, sports, just anything that you love.
That's important to you.
Yeah, that's important to you. It was on your social media or your Instagram.
So to me, that mean like if you dating somebody, then that. If they're important enough, they should, find something should be important enough to post about them. So that's just how, I viewed it. Versus some people just post a bunch of random stuff and it's like they family not on there. But
if you got everybody else, but your significant others, like,
what you hiding?
Like what you you know, you might be thinking about the wrong things. You feel me?
Right.
But that brings us to speaking of social media, that brings us to Twitter. You feel me? So like in college, freshman year or so, like I used to always like sub Twitter. You feel me?
Y'all remember sub tweeting?
I used to sub Twitter. You know, I used to try to catch her online at the same time as me, see if I could, you know, get my Twitter fingers going. And she'd catch what I'm saying. You feel me? And she finally caught it one time.
I caught it. I was like, okay. I had caught it a couple times before, right? And I'm like, I know he talked. I just felt a connection with him before, and I knew he had liked me, and just kind of me having that same thing over the same year, just think about him randomly. So it's not that you're looking for it, but like when I see his tweet, I'm reading his tweets. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I haven't talked to him in years, like what he's saying and what he's doing was relevant, because like I'm like getting in his brain, like how he think and how, you know, how see if I still like him, you know.
Right.
And I caught like a couple more tweets or whatever before, but one tweet I'm like, I know he's talking about me. I know he's talking to me, so I'm about to subtweet him back and see if he, you know, I know he looking out, so because he's talking to me.
Looking out, I was refreshing her page.
But then she was like, no.
No new tweets. I guess I'll go to bed.
Aww, that's cute.
Well, yeah, you know, I was like you said, a couple, you know, tweets back and forth, and I finally stirred up the courage. You know, I just slid in her DM.
I wish I had the DM, y'all.
You got it, remember?
I think I do got it. Yeah.
I was like, I think
maybe I'll post it right here like, if we got it.
What I say, like, you probably still taller than me.
Yeah, like you probably still taller than me, but I always had the biggest crush on you, and I just had to tell you that. It was basically what he was saying. Like I just had to let you know that.
So that's a message. You feel me? You got to keep it 100 with whoever you feel. Just keep it 100 with them, you know, and be open with them, and just, you know, say how you feel. You got a big crush on somebody, tell them.
And you also have to, you know, if you think somebody is a one, or like somebody that's just like in your mind, and it's like you got to see something through. It's just like, dang, why do I keep thinking about this person? Or why, you know, like other guys have had crushes on me or like me like that, but like with Bronson, it was just different. It was like I like him back, actually, you know, like it's something about him too, and I can't put my finger on it, but like it's like just something there.
Same with her, you know, like I've had crushes on other girls, but it wasn't like, it's levels to this, you feel me? And it wasn't like on this level of like crush, or like, you know, you had crushes on celebrities or people from your high school, and they just die out.
It was just like a natural attraction, you know, like something that you can't fight. It's just like, like I'm interested.
I said, sometimes crushes like die out or something. Like I was saying, like she just kept leveling up, like her as a person. So it's like, there's nothing to not like about her. She didn't do anything to not like her. Like all of her actions and like where she was in life was just leveling up, and it was like, I still like you. You feel me? Some people some celebrities you just got that crush on forever. Or sometimes they might do something and they get canceled or something. Like, I don't like them no more. But, like, you know, that was never the case. But yeah, so you know, nothing really came from that DM. Nothing crazy came from that DM. We didn't start dating.
We just exchanged numbers or something, right?
Yeah, but
or was that later?
I think we exchanged numbers. Yeah. So then, like, I was off to college, so I came home for like a week or so for the summer or something, like a little break. And you know, I was texting my little boo thing, like, what's good? You trying to hang out or what? Like, I'm down with the talking. What's good? And she was like, you know, she said, yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's go, let's link.
I was like, really? I'm like, babe, where you wanna go? Oh shoot! I'm just gonna say no or something. I gotta plan something. But yeah, we ended up meeting at Beta's at Buffalo Wild Wings, you know. But we talked, and it wasn't like fireworks.
It
wasn't like
that. It was just like, okay, cool.
But it was cool. Like for me, it was a victory. Like, I got her to go on, like, to hang out with me, date for me. So that's another key, you know.
And for me too, it was like, okay, like this how he is. Now,
but you gotta take baby steps sometimes, you know. Don't rush into it, you know. You gotta walk down, and you know, you don't run down. Sometimes you gotta walk down. I had to walk down, and you know, I didn't want to do too much or say too much or get crazy. You feel me? But don't get crazy. So then the following years, like spring break, I was home. And this was a different spring break for me. I don't know why. Oh, because it was like my school, like my spring break was like kind of like before everybody's type stuff. Okay. So I was like kind of home alone. And it's funny, like all I did that spring break was hang out with my friend Marcus. That's when me and Marcus got like closer. Shout out to Marcus. And I hung out with Jasmine one time. You feel me? I texted her and stuff one weekend, and she was down. You know, sometimes like she might not like
this was
be
me
willing.
with our group of friends.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She wasn't. Sometimes she might not be as willing to like hang out. But this day it was like she
like,
down.
cool.
She
like,
trying to hang out. I'm like,
yeah.
bet like look, that's another key. When you get the opportunity, you gotta take advantage of it. You feel me? Don't take it for granted. So I'm like, she trying to hang out today. Like I'm hanging out with her. Like I'm pulling strings. I'm making sure today, like while she wanting to hang out with me, I'm making sure she do it. But we're gonna say that date for like another story time.
Oh yeah, that's a different story.
But we went to the hookah lounge. You feel me? Me and a couple of my friends, couple of her friends, we hookah lounge.
Yeah.
But even that, nothing really came from it.
Nope.
But she looking cute that day, I remember, you know. And I gotta say that story. But yeah, so fast forward like I would say like maybe a couple weeks or like a month or two. We would like still text her or something. So now I finally actually look like let's FaceTime like tonight.
Yeah.
This is like when FaceTime was still like FaceTime.
It was like you was FaceTime.
Nowadays,
like, FaceTime for you?
Everybody FaceTime nowadays.
Yeah, it's like you just start talking to somebody, y'all might start FaceTiming. Like, but it was like personal, right?
Yeah, back then like you ain't
like everybody all in your house. It's like it's
all
like
in
personal.
videos.
All in the video.
But yeah, so we FaceTimed and like it was just like everything just like hit off. You feel me? Like
yeah.
It was just like.
After that, it was just like, yep.
It was like the ideal FaceTime. Like, wow, like we like.
That went perfect.
Wasn't awkward. We clicking,
best friends,
joking, talking. We talked for hours. So then after that, we would FaceTime like every day. You love me?
Stop playing. Can you please get that thing off?
Do you love me though? Like for real?
Oh, I'm not about to do this.
Alright. She loves me.
Yeah.
Everyday type
and mind you,
stuff.
before this, we didn't talk on the phone or nothing, just like text.
Yeah,
that was it.
and barely even that.
Yeah, and not even texting a lot.
So that was like one of the keys to like I could just talk to her.
It was
all
easy.
day, every day. Yeah, it was just natural. You know, I didn't have to like try to be somebody else or try to do too much. And,
right.
And the conversations flowed, and it just seemed just genuine. You know.
Yeah, like real. You know, just like a real, genuine relationship. Everything just worked out just naturally. Like we were both relatable, I feel like. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And had a lot in common.
Yeah.
As far as like our upbringing, the schools we went to, the people that we knew, just everything.
And I think that's another key too, like making sure you have like a good core of like commonalities, you know. Like, message. Like the foundation, it should be like
your morals, your values.
Yeah.
You know. Your personality.
Yeah, even your experiences and you know, stuff like that. Like we could just relate to each other and and even we had the same type of goals and type of vision for our lives.
Mindset.
Yeah, and the motivation and just that constant leveling up. You know, we both had that. So at least for me, that's what I needed in like a woman or a significant other. You know.
Yeah.
So that could be one of the factors that you got it. But if it's not that, it's something that like you. Pretty much like a different the male or female version of you.
Yourself. Yeah, and I feel like that. I feel like a lot of the dudes that I was around to before, that I was exposed to, like possible mates or whatever, they didn't have that same mindset with me. I thought like my mindset or my vision was like bigger than theirs, or it's just like I can connect with you on some basic music type of movie, like just regular pop culture stuff. But it was like with him, it was like deeper. It was like as far as like goals and like our future, like how we view our future was very similar. You know,
I could have, you know, buku girls, this, that, many girls, and a lot of them check off everything on the list, but it's even that is like I didn't feel complete. You feel me? I've only felt complete with Jasmine. You know, my entire life. You feel me? Any relationship, I've only felt like 100% like complete and like not yearning or want something else. Like for her, it's just I just always feel like complete and just. And
I think that's important, to not feel like you missing out on something, or to not like I could be satisfied in knowing I'm gonna be with Bronson forever and I'm happy with that. I'm excited about that. It's not like I'm settling.
But sometimes I feel like sometimes you can like be happy with someone and everything good, but you just don't feel complete.
Like you're just still missing that it factor.
And like I feel like that's individual, like different for every individual. Like so I can't tell you what complete means for you. It's like what you feel inside. On the inside, like you know, like they can be just a perfect guy or girl, but like
he good girl, he do this, he do this.
Yeah, but if you don't feel like complete,
then, like I feel like this my other half. Like I feel like wow, a piece that I never knew was missing. Like this is there and you felt it, you know, like
right. But yeah, so even in college, you know, we dated a little bit, but we broke up. You feel me? Like everything wasn't perfect. You know, that's another key. Everything might not be perfect. You feel me? But I always knew that she was the one. Even when we weren't together, we stayed friends and stuff. And I just knew, like, man.
And sometimes I think that will solidify if you are the one or not. Like when it's done and over and all these things happen or whatever. Like, are you still thinking about that person? Are you still willing to work it out with that person? Do you still envision your life with them? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when I think of, like you said, whenever I thought about my future, I always thought about it with like Jasmine. I'm like, it'd be like some like a dream, you know what I mean, like a fantasy. Like when you think like I want this car, this a big house and this and that, like and married to Jasmine. You feel me? Like, and not in a realistic way. Like I really see.
Yeah, like that's when I see my future and you know whatever, like me being married. Like that's what I thought. Like it wasn't like, oh, I made plans with Bronson and this is what I settled on. And it's like, no, like this is what I see for myself when I think about my future.
But not forced though. Not like I gotta be with her. It was
right. Not
it would
forced.
just be in my head. Like I can't even help it. Honestly, like, I can try not to think about a future with her, but it just it just didn't.
It's like
even,
not complete.
Yeah,
you know?
It just didn't even like seem logical. Like, you know, like she's just always in my head, in my story. You feel me? Just always on my mind. You feel me? Even when we weren't together,
and
we were just friends and I just always had like, even my friends, they can vouch for me. I just always had like this like soft spot for like Jasmine, you know, like we can do this, we can say this about this person, but like Jasmine, like that's precious cargo. You feel, that's my baby. You feel me? I'm playing about my JJ. You feel me? And everybody knew what it was. Like they knew like that's who I loved. That's who completed me. You know, I didn't even have to say it. Like people knew what was up. You feel me? And we stayed friends, you know, over the years, you know, on and off. You know, we might not talk to each other for a couple months, honestly. But when we did, it was just like picked up where we left off. You know.
It's like I always felt too, like when we talked again, like if we got back in a relationship tomorrow, I knew everything would be, you know, not everything be perfect or be good, but I knew that like love would still be there. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But you know, another key is sometimes, you know, it's deeper than love. You know, love can't just do it. You feel me?
Love,
like,
discipline. It's like a number
it's
of
other
factors
that you gotta do, and especially like you feel like somebody on your soulmate or the one for you. You gotta act like it and make sure, you know, all aspect of your life say that, you know, make sure all your actions say that, and make sure you being the best significant other you can be. You feel me? But yeah, back in 2017, you know, this, that, and the third happened. Look, different story time. Anyway, Jasmine went ghost on me, y'all. Like ghost. For one,
I moved to California.
Yeah, she moved to California.
And that was 2016.
Yeah, she moved to California in 2016. And that's when I was like, ooh, like she making moves. You feel me? Like life getting serious. You feel me? Like it ain't. I don't got too much games to be playing. Especially,
like we ain't that young.
Especially with Jasmine. Like I said, how she is. She got her goals and got her vision for her life and stuff. And she was gonna do them with or without me. You feel me? She might have thought about me in the future, but if I ain't there, then the show goes on. You feel me? But yeah, so 2017, you know, she stopped talking to me. She stopped texting me for like a week, right? So I'm like, damn. First day, I'm like, she just mad, you know. She ain't her feelings, you know. I'm gonna give her a day, but I text her every day at the end of the night, like good night, blah 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 blah. Second day, nothing. Third day, nothing. Fourth day, nothing. Fifth day, nothing. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, you feel me? And it just made me think, like, man, like it was like a feeling like I didn't want to feel ever in my life. You know, I was thinking like, man, she can really just be gone. You feel me? And it just made me think like, some people, if they leave or have a different feeling, I don't really care. But hers, like, I can't lose her. We weren't even together, but I can't lose her in my life at all. You feel me? Like she could just really just be gone. Yeah. And it was like a feeling I didn't like, you know. So on that final day, like at the end of the week, I texted her like, you know, I ain't gonna bug you no more. You know, deuces. You feel me? Good luck in life. With the whoop. And she replied,
"You got me."
Got her. I said, yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. No, she replied, no, you know, she said what she said, and I said what I said, you know. And just made me look at things different. Like I said, just appreciate her more, even though we weren't together, but just appreciate having her in my life in general. It just made me reevaluate my life and my values and who I valued and stuff. And it was her, you feel me? It always was her, you feel me? But
yeah, and I always knew, like, you know, what Bronson could be in my life, and like, man, like just the potential of somebody, and obviously how I envisioned our relationship. But I just knew like it was all gonna come together at the right time, you know. And I was just not like pressed or, you know, forcing anything. I just knew like with timing, if it was gonna be what I imagined and wanted it to be, it would come in due time.
So once she did reply, you know, it was just like it was just eye-opening. Like, I want to be with her like forever type stuff. Not like I ain't trying to play no games. You know, like where I was in my life, everywhere else, like all around my life is like I want to like kind of settle down type stuff. I want to be with Jasmine. You feel me? And sometimes it takes, you know, some sign from God, you know, someone going ghost on you for a week.
So that's why you gotta go ghost on us sometimes, y'all, ladies.
Yeah, ladies, you know.
Disappear. See if he come back, if he start acting different, if he really value you and care that you even left, you know.
Or if it's something that you don't like, or if you feel some type of way about something, that's how you should be. You feel me? Don't ever compromise your feelings or how you feel or your values for someone else. You feel me? If someone ain't treating you right or someone ain't doing something right that you don't like, ladies, you know, and fellas too. But yeah, keep it moving on people. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty much after that, I would say like a month later, you know, we got back cool after the text messages and stuff. We talked about some stuff. And a month later, you know, I used to always just beg her like, please, can we be together, please? And she always say, no. I did that for years, honestly. Like a good like 2-3 years, honestly. Not good 2 years though. Like a good year or a good year of begging. But like she knew me. She knew like it's like he begging, but like he ain't ready for her. Like he just talking. Like he being serious, but he just talking. If that makes sense. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, one time she was like, yeah, like what's up? Like, you know. I was like, well, you sure you want to be with your boy? She was like, yes, I would love that. I was like, all right, cool. You feel me?
All right, child.
It ain't go like that. It was
trying to fool you.
But yeah, we ended up started dating, you know, and like a month into dating, like she was in California, I was in Florida. A month into dating her, so I came to California to visit her, and you know, it was just like usual. It
was like he grew and I grew, but we was still at the same place.
And I think honestly, it's because I always vision her in my head to like in my life, and you know, it's kind of like manifesting or like, you know what I mean?
It was almost like kind of inevitable. Like we talked about, you know, like before, go watch our TikToks if y'all haven't. But just pretty much, you know, envisioning the life that you want and moving towards it, like what you think about and stuff, is like what you veer towards. You know, it's like how your life start moving in that direction. Just
so if we having the same like thoughts about the future, and we both think about each other, like once we got together, it was just like.
Perfect.
This is how it should be. Like this is what I wanted, or like this is what I expected it to be, and it was. You feel me? And that's another key.
That's crazy.
That's a key. I think you should never like, force nothing. You should never compromise your love or your happiness for someone else. You feel me? Like you feel like they ain't the one deep on the side. Like I think you should just keep it moving. Honestly.
And if you even to me have to think, are they really the one?
They not the one.
Message.
Yeah,
they're not the one.
It's like you don't have to think about it.
When I proposed, I didn't have to think like. It was like,
am I making a mistake?
She the one for sure.
Yeah, like this just what it is.
And once you experience it, like you know, like what we talking about, like so, like I might ask a friend, like, bro, you think she the one or something, like I don't know. It's like, you don't know, like she probably ain't the one, bro. Like, like what you with her for? Like, you know. So really, like, don't waste your time and don't waste their time if you think they the one, you know, like, cause you really just taking time away from being with the one, or at least finding the one. You feel me? And, you know, and
don't invest your time and your energy into a relationship or somebody, and you don't see them in your future,
or that you kind of doubting.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you do something that you kind of doubt? You feel me? It's like if I was like to get on an airplane, I'm like, hey, pilot, you think we're gonna get to the destination? He like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm about to get off this plane, man. He don't even know for sure if he gonna land. Like, you feel me? Like,
confident about this.
Some stuff you got to be certain about.
Yeah.
I feel like with relationships you should be. I mean, so I came to visit. You know, everything hit off good. I went back home. We talked and. she was just like, you gotta move to California. You feel me? And I said, yes, queen, whatever you want, queen, I'll do whatever you want.
He didn't give me no pushback, but I was like, you know, the long distance thing.
We was on the same page. It was like a.
Yeah, it wasn't like you gotta
cool.
come here. Yeah, but it's like that's what it is. You know, like we're in a relationship now. It's like that's the move. You know, I had somewhere stable where I was doing something, and he was like, cool, like.
So then, you know, a month later or so, I hopped on the plane. I shipped my car. I was in California. You feel me? All my mom said was, you know, make sure you on that leash because you know. Sometimes you might, that's how women is, you might get in a fight or something, you be on that street. You feel me? So that's another key. Make sure you on that leash, fellas.
Yeah, make sure my mom told me the same too when we moved and got a new place. Like, make sure you put your name on that lease, right?
Don't just
like,
move
I don't know
with
what
nobody.
he doing, but make sure your name on the lease.
Because you never know, you know, you might just get in a random fight or something just happen.
Emotions and stuff and relationships, love.
And all your stuff outside or something. You can't say nothing about
out in the pool.
You know, so make sure you do stuff the right way. You know? Yeah, so ever since then, you know, it's just been a good time. You know, we've been growing closer and closer over the years. It's crazy how much you can just keep growing closer and closer. We never had like any like super hiccups as in like, ooh, she might not be the one for me.
Yeah, like
I ain't never felt that like, ooh, like she feel this way about this and I feel this way about this.
Like that's not gonna work. You know, like
so
that's
nothing
a big
like
difference.
that. It's always been like the same path, you know.
We just be on the same wavelength. I feel like all the time with anything, pretty much.
And it's, you know, it's much. You know, I got a video, you know, to Jasmine with Love. You feel me? Make sure you watch that. That's how that's the 10-minute explanation of how I feel about her. You feel me? So this is like the brief John. But yeah, that's how I feel about her. You know, and she helped me grow and stuff like that. And
same. And Bronson definitely helped me. You know, learn myself more, grow as a person, growing together in a relationship. You
and
know?
It's fun. You know, like we still like young. You feel me? And,
yeah, it is.
And it's still a lot to experience. You know, it's. Everything we do is kind of like a first time, like spending Easter together or Thanksgiving together, like cooking just me and her.
Like this fun, huh?
Yeah, it's like
we're grown ups.
Yeah, like wow, like I'm satisfied.
Yeah, like this how it should be. That's what I'm saying. Like this is fun. Like this is our life. You know, like I'm enjoying this.
It's like I don't even. We didn't go home for Christmas. It's like wow,
our
like,
first Christmas.
You know,
together,
like we are a family. We got our little puppy, Kelly. Kelly, wanna come?
Oh,
all right, she sleep.
Yeah.
So we got our little puppy, our little small little family. You know, hopefully Lord willing over the years to keep growing and growing and growing and stuff like that. So even YouTube, I want to bring up YouTube. You know, we aren't just like a fake YouTube couple. You feel me? We just a real couple that, you know, that's just on YouTube. You know? And I'm just glad we are on YouTube because we got like hundreds of videos worth of memories. Yeah,
for us, like we'll go back and watch our own videos and, you know, reminisce and see, you know, like he said, the same love. We just still had that same love.
And like those challenges and stuff, and it's just fun to do, you know, to do with your soulmate, you know. And like shout out to Carla, like she said about like how we can like learn, like sometimes
from
we like
each other.
Yeah, like while we're recording, like I might learn something new while making a YouTube video. Like wow, like I didn't know you put that. Like oh wow, you know, like just something random that she say to the camera and vice versa that we really learn from each other while doing YouTube. So that's cool to experience. Another thing too, that's how I know she's my soulmate, the one to like my family and friends like that too, and that's very important too.
Point. Very good point. And to be honest, it wasn't even a question for me if my parents or family was gonna like him.
Yeah, same here.
It was more so like I know that I like him and I know his person and who he is, so I knew that they would like him. You know, like my family is like an extension of me and so is he. So to me, like it was just a no-brainer. Like this is gonna work. You know, like I knew my family would like him. I know his sense of humor, personality-wise, and I know that he valuing me, and I know that's all my parents and my family really cared about somebody that was going to take care of me and look out for me and really, you know, care about me.
And our families are kind of similar.
Yeah.
So, you know, I can't say speak for everybody, but that might be one of the keys to having similar
I feel like families. One of the keys. I feel like the reason me and Bronson get along so well is our upbringing and how we was raised. So I feel like in general, like it only makes sense for our families to be similar as well.
So personally, you know, I had to give me a, you know, a black queen, you feel me? Cause that's all I got in
and
my
I
family.
feel like that make a lot of things easier too. And I'm not saying love always have to be easy, but like it should be easy if that makes sense, right? Him being us being of the same, you know, race, it just tie us together even stronger. Yeah, you know,
just naturally,
we can relate to each other on another level,
on all levels,
right?
It ain't nothing that I can't relate. Like, oh, you this and I ain't that. Like,
like I can't understand where you coming from with that, but I'm trying to empathize.
Right,
with that.
yeah. So that's key, especially, you know, being in America. You know, being black in America, being a black man in America. You feel me? It's only a black woman that can really fully understand what I go through, or fully understand me and appreciate me, in my opinion, for my relationship.
And I agree. I agree. It should never be like no second guessing with that, what somebody thinking of me or valuing me as a black woman or how they view me.
Or like she don't got to give me no lessons on black women. You feel me?
Right.
Or
I don't have to explain my food to you, or like simple
or like
things.
How she do her hair.
Or my hair. Yeah. Like it's not a question. Like he know the scarf coming on at night. He knows what this bonnet is.
Right. Like, or a hot comb. I know what a hot comb is. She got a hot comb. I'm just saying. I know what a hot comb is. If she ever wanted to get one, I could get it right. You feel me? Small stuff.
Look, y'all want to see Bronson do my natural hair?
With a hot comb? My fiance.
I don't know. I don't trust him like that, but he can do a little something.
See, we got some growth. Like our love ain't that tight. It ain't hot comb tight, cause
it ain't hot comb tight.
You know about a hot comb.
Maybe a twist out or something.
You know how bad a hot comb can get. She be, babe, my hair burnt. I mean, we ain't on that level. We ain't on
maybe that's our marriage level. You know, we gonna
that's the burn scout level of marriage.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, we hope this video gave y'all some type of message, some type of view into our love, into your love, or what you kind of should like.
Get to know us better, our relationship better, and kind of how, you know, our journey was and how we knew each other was the one, how we felt like we were soulmates.
Yeah.
Knew that we were soulmates.
Like, what values do you find in a soulmate? What are the feelings of a soulmate? You feel me? Or the one. Like I said, never settle. That's the key for me, honestly. It's not settling.
It's like you know what you want in life, and it's like until you find that, you're not gonna be happy. And if you settle with something else, it's like you're never gonna be your full happiness.
It's like Drake said, like, when it's real, you just know.
Yeah. And I think just finding somebody who compliments you, you know what I mean, and at the core is the same as you, but also different enough to help you grow, and y'all can grow together in the right direction.
Right. But yeah, man, we hope y'all like this video. If you did, you know, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, go ahead, like us.
Make sure you subscribe, because we are the biggest and best YouTube couple
Bronson
on YouTube.
We the realest couple on YouTube.
You might just not have realized yet, but we are. Just give it some time, you feel me? Yeah, we hope y'all like this video. Like I said, we hope y'all have a great day. You watch this with your boo. What's up?
We hope y'all, that's the one for you, right?
Yeah, look at him right now.
At each other,
yeah, start looking at him like, you might not be the one, big fella. So if they start acting weird after they watch this video, you know why. But yeah, we hope y'all liked it. Like I said, man, we gonna have Future take us out, you know, no matter what. That's how we feel, you feel me? So, Future!